Hello everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Last time we were trying to get this herb right here, a Renaria, to make Spectre Oil to confront the NOONWRAITH at the abandoned village. We were going to run over to the herbalist, but then upon logging in I realized that I stopped playing right in front of the herb that we needed, so we're going to grab that now. We'll go into our alchemy and we will craft our Spectre Oil. And we might as well craft our necrophage oil as well. Also want swallow. Alright, it's showing us how to use these. We just need to drag them over to our sword. Alright, and we should be all set. Let's go ahead and make sure we're tracking. Oh, we missed the diary. Well, that's unfortunate. We probably could have called Roach for this, but it's fine, we're here now. Conversely, we could have fast traveled.
And the bracelet. Igni. Hey, I think it worked.
Yeah, I'd say so. Come on. Whoa. Oh, these are the copies of itself.
She's gone. For good.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I can't decide. Should we draw it or not?
My gran told me about Tosley, so we'd not give it.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Freak. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Durban.
He bumped his head when he went to bed and whacked himself.
Hey, come on.
Job done. The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us.
Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry.
Yeah.
Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it at least.
Oh, well, yeah, make us feel bad about accepting the reward, huh?
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this at least.
Oh, there we go.
For luck.
Yeah, we missed the diary, which I'm sure would have had some more background information about the woman who died in the well, so we'll have to look a little bit better. I thought once we cleared that one area with Ard that we had done a thorough search, but apparently we did miss something. Oh, don't mind us, we're just looting all of your stuff right in front of you. What is this? Oh, there we go. I let him keep his daughter's dowry, but then I go through and I loot his entire house. Sounds about right. Alright, and then from here we'll either go talk to the hunter or the herbalist. Let's just head out to the hunter. I think we might have passed him at some point in the woods. Come on, Roach. Off the fence now. Oh, he's right here.
Anyone home?
I guess not.
Must be out hunting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, here he is.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started.
Wait, why is it tracking? Yeah, we definitely wanted to continue down the quest vein that we're on. It switched over to the herbalist for some reason. Let's head this way.
Show me what you got.
Oh, this is the guy they got then. Can't save them all.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
Damn. That is unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through
We'll
the
do that in a
woods.
minute.
No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Just wanted to hear what he was saying. Alright, so we have an ability point available. And we do need to find mutagens, I guess. What do we have here? Yeah, it's not really gonna synergize with our red ability, but it does give us some vitality, so we will leave it slotted for now until we find something better. We might want to go into the bear school techniques. So heavy armor, once we have heavy armor, at least we could look at going into this. It's only 1 point. Oh, it did it again, where instead of continuing on that path and following the hunter, it switched our tracked quest to the herbalist quest. Wonder why it does that. You'd think it would default to continue following the quest chain that you're currently on.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Yeah, see you later, man. You take care of yourself, too.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Grounds black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
One thing I love about Geralt is the sympathy that he has for some of the monsters that he is forced to hunt. Prepare for combat. You never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. It's giving us that now, but we're not ready to take on the Griffin yet. We still need to talk to the herbalist. Oh, we don't have to, I guess. Let's see. Let's check our log, make sure that we can keep this straight here. Yeah, complete the Griffin contract, so I guess we are ready to take this on. Conversely, we could follow up with the herbalist and work on the Beast of White Orchard. Now, if we don't do this one, then are we not... This is how we're going to learn about the herbs we need to set the bait, right? So I'm assuming we need to do that first. Come on, Roach.
Slow now.
I don't mind if we don't steal all of these. That's fine. We can take everything. I'm sure she won't mind. It's probably a lot of the stuff that she sells. Well, hello.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses, small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
We could try to help her?
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
No, thanks for the guidance there, yeah. Well, we could give her the potion. We already have some. It's worth trying to save her life, right? Even though this could ultimately kill her itself. We have to take
Got a potion for
the
Lena.
chance.
Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her.
See if this comes back to
deeply.
bite us.
Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
Right, exactly.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. Whole village had to pitch in for a Witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
He seems like an okay guy, actually.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you.
Right.
But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? Lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time. Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman
Oh,
named
maybe we'll be
Claire?
able to find out
Lived
about the
around
woman
here?
from her.
Heard of her. A mild way to put it.
All right.
Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Oh, she probably called out the
Lots of
Florian's
misfortune for
romance
such
with the
a small
hunter.
village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
So the woman who became the NOONWRAITH, they had moved out to start that settlement. The Lord had let them go. But then the Lord showed up and she said something about the Lord's son, Florian, who was seeing our buddy the hunter. Obviously, it was something that he didn't like. And then he had her killed. We still probably would have found out more if we had read the diary, but it's nice that we had the option to talk to her and get that information. Could I deliver you from evil? Maybe. Depends on the price. Alright, we're headed this way. Gonna pull some rotting weeds out of the sea. Ooh, someone here has a quest.
Anyone?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Of course.
It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left.
Well, that's
Locked
not good.
the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Yeah, most likely.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Sometimes the audio on the NPCs and the dialogue is a little low, even though Geralt sounds fine. Just going to turn that up. Yes. Yes, yes, we need Ard. There we go. And of course, while we're in here, we'll take all of her other belongings.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kinda soldier might have. His
But when
throat.
I gab to myself,
He was
they
garroted.
say I'm going barmy.
And some old
How's
scars.
the pan, have ye?
Kinda soldier might have.
Can we read the letters, or no? We haven't read this, but it's not related. A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from view of the living and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them into the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy. The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own, yet unlike necromancers, in doing so they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual while he or she still knew life. The objects most frequently so endowed: wedding rings, favorite toys, or the instrument used for the crime which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. No letters though. Nightmare Wraith decoction. And we learned about night wraiths, I guess, from reading that. What is this?
Cracked monocle. Interesting.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yeah. Cracked monocle.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind a soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Oh, okay, there's some stuff over here.
Documents.
Here we
Almost
go.
entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Burned papers. And when you arranged to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my plowing in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organized than that, but you... Tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges, so we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and place for the next meeting. I wonder if we'll ever follow up on this. Yes, lady, we found your pan. Patience.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Oh, he's dead.
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
All right.
A nice white fish for supper.
Well, that was interesting. Look at that sunset, guys. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, we got some baked apples. That's always useful. We'll probably end up eating those at some point to get health back. Alright, we need to get some buckthorn from the river. And it looks like we're going diving to do that.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright, so I guess now, yeah, all that's left to do is to go back to the inn. We'll talk to Vesemir, and then we are gonna have to lay a trap and kill ourselves a griffin, guys. So I think we're gonna take a break here, and that is the first thing we will do when we come back. We'll head back to town, figure out where and when we're gonna spring our trap, and then we'll take this griffin down. And after that, hopefully the garrison captain will let us know more information about where Yennefer's at. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourselves out there in the world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here real soon. Bye now.